guys, Starla Moore here, and if you have been on Etsy today, I am sure that you have seen this big orange banner up here, kind of covering net neutrality, which I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about net neutrality and what it actually means for Etsy sellers. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. And obviously, if you are a seller, be sure to jump on Etsy and click on this Tell Congress button. Um, and sign this. Obviously, I'm going to talk a little bit about what this entails so you know what you're signing. Um, but definitely hop on here and make sure you do that today after you watch this video if you haven't already. So basically, you and I pay for internet. And having that internet service allows us to do great and free things like start small businesses online, right? So, what's being threatened right now is that right to freedom. The FCC proposed new rules that are basically going to allow large companies and businesses to cut special deals with service providers, like your internet service, your cable company, to gain faster access to consumers and buyers. So, with all the sellers and companies having the same goal, which is to reach consumers, what's being proposed is basically going to put these big companies in the fast lane to consumers, while small businesses like us will be in the slow lane, which is how Etsy put it. And this also means that your cable company or service provider is going to get to pick which of the websites you visit will load the fastest. So if they decide that, they'd like Amazon.com to load super duper fast and Etsy.com to load super slow, they can actually do that, which doesn't seem like that big a deal. But there have been so many studies done about how the speed in which a website loads alone can greatly impact whether a person even sits around and waits. Most people, if a website loads slow, they will just click right off of that website. So that is just insane that they have that much power. So we really have to fight together for this free and open internet, or else the internet, I mean, this amazing place of opportunity, can and will be taken away from us. And the only way that Etsy is ever going to be able to make it into that fast lane that I talked about would be to increase our seller fees to buy their way in for us, which, I mean, that would be the only way that they could help us. So we really need to stand up and, it's not necessarily the FCC, more Congress that we need to talk to. So I want to show you real quick what exactly is going to happen when you click this button. That way there's no fear or nervousness. You're going to be brought to this page where you're going to put in your name, email, address, and your phone number, and your shop link. And then the letter itself is already written out for you. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is sign it, send it, and then you also have an option to call them, and it will give you a phone number. So be sure to do that if you haven't already. Even if you can't call them, be sure to sign it, because let's face it, I know that if anything happened to my business, I don't know where I would be. My business is the primary income for my family. I live from my business, and I know that so many other, I think I read today that it's 35% of Etsy sellers live off of their businesses, and 85% of those sellers are women who are working from home. So yeah. I cannot say enough about this, signing this petition and letting our voices be heard. So be sure to take a moment to do that if you haven't already. And I know this was a really quick video. Let me go ahead and throw my plug in like I always do at the end of my videos. I've got an awesome free ebook on how to gain a fanatical following of Facebook fans, which you can grab in the link below. And also, I am still accepting questions for my big Etsy Q&A. I've been holding off on doing it until I have, a decent amount of questions. I know I talk fast and it kind of makes my videos go a little bit quicker. So If you have a question that you would like answered in my Q&A, please be sure to leave that below. Subscribe to my channel for all of my awesome Etsy news videos and shop critiques and Etsy tips and tricks. All right, guys, I hope that you are having an awesome day, and I will be talking to you very soon. See ya.